And it moves to item 11, approval of proposed, I'm sorry, they told me not to talk near this thing, it's different. Approval of the superintendent's 2020-2021 goals as seen in Exhibit B. So if there is anyone, do I hear a motion? All right, Mr. Lotus.
I'd like to make the motion that we approve the proposed superintendent's 2021 goals listed under Exhibit B.
Thank you. Is there a second? Mr. Hogan, seconds. Are there any questions about it? Now, I know that three of you, you've been able to see them. They were in there. We had discussion on them, and if you've got any question to Dr. Melton, I'm sure she'd be glad to answer it, but we feel like we have vetted this, and I feel very confident about Dr. Melton and these goals having been met. Although she didn't know she was going to have the COVID 2020, did you, Dr.? So she's done really well. So if I could be sure, any questions before I call for a vote or statements, okay? Dr. Melton, anything you, all right. All those in favor of approving the 2020-2021 goals for the superintendent, please raise your hand. And that is 7-0 approval. Now we'll go to item 12, second and final reading of proposed revisions to policy IC school year. Do I hear a motion? Mr. Loveless.
Second the motion, Person tonight. I would like to make the motion that we give second and final reading to proposed revisions of policy IC school year listed under Exhibit C.
Is there a second? Thank you, Ms. Gardner. We have a second. Any discussion on that? Seeing none, I will ask for a vote. All those in favor of approval of policy IC school year, please raise your hand. That is 7-0 in favor. Item 13, and this is a little unusual. We're going to enter executive session, and we have it at the end because we had to swear in our officers. And we had to elect officers and swear in our new meeting. So is there a motion to enter executive session? Mr. Loveless.
I won't touch it.
I didn't give you this gavel.
I'd like to make the motion that we enter executive session to consider A, selected employment items, Exhibit D, selected employment items, Exhibit E, information only, item C, employment matter, hiring a chief finance operator position, Exhibit F, and D, request for instruction at other place other than school, Exhibit G.
Is there a second? Ms. Gardner, seconds. Any discussion about entering executive session? If, then we'll all vote on that motion. In favor, let me see some hands. 7-0 to enter executive session. And we will come back out if there's any motion, anything to be needed to be voted on will be in public.